All right. So today I'm gonna talk a little bit about when I got arrested for my charges that ended up with me going to prison. My first video, I pretty much broke down that whole situation. I got arrested for the most part, robbery, kidnapping, but there was 11 different charges. It ranged from we hit 2 licks in one night, so I got 2 robbery charges and 2 burglary charges, and then there was a bunch of assault charges in there too, possession or what was it, grand larceny, because a car got stole too, just a whole bunch of stuff, like 11 or 12 felonies, right? So here's how it went down. We had done it. We had been up high the whole night. Finally come down like a day or two later. We're all laying it down, sleeping this off. I'm staying at this pretty slummy trailer park at the time that I was trapping out of. There's about 4 of us staying in this house. Only 2 of us that were involved in my crimes though. And I hear a knock on the door. I wake up. It's the police outside, detectives in some uniforms from a pretty small town, so I know everybody. I know all these cops. They're like, "Hey, can we talk to you?" Well, I say, "You got a warrant?" And then, "No, if we had a warrant, we would have pulled you out of the house." So, like, whatever, man. They're like, "We just want to talk." All right, so what's going on? We're in the house now. They come in the house, which I know, whatever, should have never let them in, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I got caught off guard. I made a lot of dumb choices. Luckily, all glory to God, they all ended up coming back around and helping me in the long run. But they come in the house and they start questioning me about a robbery and all this stuff that happened, and I'm like, I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? They get my partner Derek too, who was involved, and I see them take him out in cuffs. And honestly, the craziest thing I had, like, before they started questioning me, they come in the house and they hollered Derek, and he was up. He was like, "What?" You know, and they're like, "Come here," and they just put him in cuffs. And I'm like, "What?" Keep in mind, he done got out of jail like 2 months before this. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, in my mind, I was not thinking about this robbery for some reason. I mean, you would have thought that'd been the first thing. Oh man, we just got busted on that robbery. You know, I thought we were skating. What do they got him for? You know? So then when they pull me and they start talking to me about robbery, then I know. I'm like, oh man, we done got caught up. But I don't know nothing. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know. I'm denying everything. Telling them, you know, somebody's lying to you. Well, they say there's county sheriffs there with the detectives too, and they look at each other. They're like, he's not gonna believe what we got till we take him downtown and show him. And he said, "You want to come downtown with me?" I was like, "Hell no." Like, I don't got a choice, do I, though? And they were like, "Nah, stand up here under arrest." And they cuff us and they take us down there, put us in the interrogation room. I sit in the interrogation room for a while. And a couple hours, I fall asleep. Finally, they come in. They sit down and they're like, "All right, check this out. We know that you had this gun. We know that this person was here. We know that you had this mask, this hoodie, this gun, these shoes. We know this and this and this and this got took from this place and this place." And man, they had the whole story. And I'm surprised. It's like, I was like, "Were you there?" And they're like, "No, but we got somebody who was." And they give me that whole spiel about, now, your homies done rolled on you. So best you can do is, give us your side of the story. Tell us what you did, tell us what happened, blah, 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 blah. And they had me dead to rights. And whatever, maybe I should have kept my mouth shut on a certain level. And I did, because I didn't snitch on nobody except for myself. I told them what I did. But you know, for the first time, man, they had me scared. I've had run-ins with the law before. It's my first time going to prison, but it ain't my first time in jail. It ain't my first time being arrested. Usually they came in my house 3 months before that and freaking came in and raided my house and everything like that, looking for drugs and stuff. I wasn't tripping, you know. But this time, they had me scared, and so I said, basically, it's like I can tell you what I did, and I can't tell you what nobody else did. So I laid it out for them. They kept trying to slide questions in there. Well, what was this person doing? What was the other people? I don't know. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you this is what I was doing. This is what I did. I was in this house. I was in that house. I took this. I took that. I had this gun. Blah 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 blah. And even when it came out on the police report, when they filed the official report, it said Mr. Robbins refused to give us any information on any co-defendants. But the guy with us, and I'm gonna put his name on here. God's dealt with me in a lot of ways. I lost a lot. There could have been a lot of retribution. There could have been a lot of revenge that I could have, on some level, taken in it. But you know what? I don't live that life no more. All the money, all the revenge, everything that I maybe should have gone after once I got out, man, God put in work for me, and I left that all behind. I don't want no part of that. But the dude snitched on me. Dude's name was John Smith, and he wrote a report, like a book. I mean, information. He included what we had for breakfast, you know, like just unnecessary. Laid it down, and they had all the information they needed. So I gave them myself, you know. Yep, I did it. Luckily, like I said, coming out the end, it worked out for me because it never looked like I was trying to not take responsibility. That played a big part. I mean, God, my father, did the most in that courtroom, working through that system, in a system that wanted to fry me, because I got 5 years with 25 on paper. That's not what the DA wanted. The DA wanted 30 years. But God had other plans for me. But I gave him myself, and it worked out for me. Because like I said, it didn't look like I was ever trying to escape responsibility on it. From the beginning, he done fessed up. He done took responsibility for his actions. And I didn't snitch on nobody. Ain't never snitched on nobody. Got to leave the life blessed, highly favored, not no rat, never been no rat, in good standing. My G is not in question. I'm done. I'm retired. OG in retirement. The Lord saved me out of that life, gave me the opportunity to be something better. I'm telling you, they had me. I went through the court proceedings for it was about 3 years. I fought my case, court proceeding after court proceeding after court proceeding. And by the grace of God, the miracle he gave me, 5 years. Got a 5-year prison sentence. I'm still out here on paper, but I don't live the life no more. I'm in retirement. I work hard for my family, keep it all legit. Toe tap that line, don't give them no reason to send me back. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fun. If you out there living that life and you think you're gonna skate, you ain't gonna skate. You ain't gonna skate. You either gonna catch that big chunk like they was trying to hand out, or you just gonna keep messing around doing life sentence on installment plans, or you gonna end up dead. Because if you don't quit, those are your only two options. Big chunk, wiped out, life in installment plans, or dead. Those are your choices. So if you got the way to get out, I'm not telling nobody to ever flip, turn those states. Man, if you did something, handle your business, do your time. Don't throw nobody under the bus to get yourself off. But if you got that out where you can walk out in good standing, man, take it. There's people that love you and people that need you. This stuff is not a game. It's serious, and it'll take your life one way or another. I'll catch y'all later.